Hi there. My name's Troy McClure, and I'd like to offer you some sandwiches free of charge. This is just me in front of a mirror, as I normally do, acting out something, wearing a pink shirt that makes me feel a certain way. And just seeing what comes out. Nothing is coming out because I know I'm being recorded, and I know this is going to be broadcast to millions of viewers and all of my billions of subscribers. And so I'm currently nervous, and nothing of value is coming forth. But I will press on anyhow and see what actually is inside. See what happens. Maybe I'll watch it later and I'll delete it. Perhaps I won't. I'd like to make more performance videos in which I express myself. I have something to say, something to act out, something to express. Damn it, I already said express. That's twice in a row, Theo, that's unprofessional. You're losing your audience. You need to make a prepared statement in advance. I was thinking about making videos in which this guy right here, this person, I just burped a little bit. It's not an overt burp. It's kind of a throat burp. I burped in my throat. And just did it again. I had to do it. It feels better after the burp has passed. Now, there it is. That's a real burp. Society might deem my burps inappropriate. The odd, very etiquette demanding person might think my burps are uncouth, but they're important to me. I don't know what I'm saying. I wanted to say that I want to make videos in which I spew a form of mental diarrhea, where I do, essentially, where I speak from my mind, whatever is in this brain box, as it were, and speak forth the thoughts that are within my mind. And I thought perhaps I could do that to give an example of what is in the mind. The mind. The mind. Why would I want to do that? That's not where the camera is. I'm looking at myself. That's the camera. Hi. Now I'm looking at you. Does that feel weird? Yeah, it does for me too. You're not alone. Why would I want to do that? Well, I'll tell you. Because I think it's important to know your real thoughts. And you may not want to be honest about your real thoughts. Admit to even yourself that your real thoughts are your real thoughts. What I'm saying is a whole host of thoughts come to you through the course of the day. You're thinking all the time. You are, whether you like it or not, a being with consciousness, whatever that is. And at any given moment, you are thinking a thought. Even if you are like so-called brain dead, or what's that thing? You're in not a stroke, but you're incapacitated, you're a vegetable in a hospital bed. You're asleep. I don't know what the freaking word is, man. I don't know what the word is. I can't think of it. It's not that you're dead. that you're brain dead, supposedly. In a coma. Holy crap, that took a year. It's almost as though I'm in a coma myself. Like a mental coma. I had to fart right there. I don't know if that could be picked up on the camera, but again, it has to be done. It just has to be done. I mean, it doesn't have to be done, but I would prefer. There's no one around. Okay? If I was on the subway, I would not fart in the midst of others. But at this point, I do have to fart. Back to the subject at hand. Even if you're in a coma, man, the fact is that you're somewhere, and wherever you are, you're thinking thoughts. Now, you might ask me, Theo, how the Frenchified pastry sauce can you be somewhere when you're in a coma? You're in a coma. You don't have consciousness. Well, I'll tell you, okay? You actually have a spirit body, okay? A spirit body, and it is just like your actual body, okay? And your spirit body is somewhere else, even if your physical body is incapacitated. Even if your physical body does not exist. Theo, how can your physical body not exist? I think you know the answer to that. It's dead. You're dead. That means, quotes, dead. Not actually dead. Because you're alive. Because you go on after you're dead. I mean, dead. So, Theo, you're speaking nonsense. Nobody understands what you're saying. Why are you making this video? It's too long. Nobody wants to watch this. Okay. See that? That's mental diarrhea. That's what I was thinking just then. And I said it. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. I said subject wrong last time, so I thought I'd say it wrong again. Theo, you're spending way too much time trying to get to your point, and nobody wants to watch this. People have stopped watching, and you're a terrible person. I understand. Thank you. But we will try to press on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to say no to that thought. I'm not a terrible person. Maybe this means something to someone somewhere, and yeah, pressing on has value in some way. So, you're always thinking, man, all the time. Even if you're dead because you're still alive. I know that sounds weird, but I put the air quotes on top of the dead, meaning you're not dead. The physical body can be decomposed and back into the it can be ground matter. It can be matter. It is no longer a physical body, really, because worms have eaten you. At that point, you're still alive because your spirit body is still alive, and what's more is your soul is still alive, and you're even thinking thoughts then. So thoughts. What are thoughts? Thoughts are important. Thoughts are interesting. Thoughts are. I remember when I was young, I used to write dash thinking everywhere. It was my own little graffiti. I'd write a little dash thinking on the wall at school in high school. In high school, I remember those days. High school. Dash thinking on the wall, because I was like, you know what? Me, I'm thinking. It was like my little code name. I was the thinker. Dash thinking. Whoever I am, whatever I am thinking. I am thinking. It was true. I was thinking. It's not my name, but I like to use it as my code name and pretend that someone cared. Maybe someone would see my little graffiti on the paint of the wall somewhere. And it was really little, so it wasn't like super bad. So even though it was like a crime in my mind, because it was graffiti, I'm really afraid of authority catching me, I was like, you know what? This is me being a human being, making a difference in the world in a small way. And to me, someone catching it, someone reading it, would be like, what? Thinking that? And would think that someone's thinking, maybe. I don't know. They would at least think, why did someone write that? And why did I find it and weird? And so it's like that thought gave me an adrenaline rush. I don't know what it did. Now I have to spit. There's stuff caught in my throat. Shall I spit on camera? I've already farted and burped. The order was actually that I burped and then farted. But should I spit as well? Should I hawk a loogie and then spit it right into my sink? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that, because that would be rude.
Theo,
Yes.
Theo, why do you want to make videos about mental diarrhea? Well, I'll tell you. Because we're thinking all the time, and we might not catch our thoughts, really. I mean, we probably do. I mean, we're conscious of what we're doing, but we don't want to admit to ourselves and others the awful things that we think about. And I think it is worthwhile to be reflective over the things that we think about because it kind of is a gauge of where we are, of who we, what's going on. So I think someone else, watching someone else speak unfiltered, what they're thinking, would be meaningful and worthwhile. Because it would allow us to see the craziness and often the depravity of our very own thoughts and words. So, this was meant to be like a performance piece video, testing out my new camera on my new phone. This is a new phone which has like more data on it, I guess. So, or data, like more space, hard drive space, I guess. I don't know if you could hear me. I don't know if I was even audible. But here it is. That's a long ass video. What are you doing watching my videos, man? Honestly. Are we getting too close? Is this getting uncomfortable? Did you look away already? I know you did. I know you're looking away now. It's not uncomfortable for me because I don't see you. But I know in your mind you're like, maybe he sees me. Oh my God. Is this too personal for you? Yeah, that felt a little weird. So I think we'll end it here. Started out as a performance. I hate that little wrinkle. A wrinkle in forehead. And it ended up as a video about what I want to do. Okay, goodbye.